Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Sprainiandis here, and today I'm going to record, which I believe is to be, I'm not sure, I think it's going to be the final, it's going to record some OuterWorld's, basically though, I thought it was going to be the final part, but I think it is going to be the final part, because I killed a ram robot, and now I'm going to go see this Sophia lady, and free Papa Wells from... well, Sophia's corporate, greedy, evil, corrupted grasp. Let's go. This is it. This is it. The moment of truth. We gotta make sure. Wait, hold on. Parvati, Vicar Max. It's possible that there might be some troops. We gotta deal with some troops. There's potential. There's some troops. We gotta deal with them. So far, there's no troops. Alright then. Hold it right there! Oh! Whoa! Nice! There we go. I deal with the last shot. Papa Wells!
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Oh yes, Papa Wells, I'd save you!
She was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue.
Yep.
And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering...
Yes, all for you! You got an idea to save the entire galaxy! The Halcyon system. Are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm alright, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived.
Oh, don't worry. Everything is taken care of, Papa Wells.
And you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish.
What do you mean?
You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Wait, what? There's more? I don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark.
Oh crap, not the home planet Earth!
In 3 years, there's been no communication, no signals, nothing.
Uh-oh.
2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So...
Earth is only an idea to us.
What?
That idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon.
Yeah, that's the whole point! Earth is our home! It's the home planet of humanity!
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now.
Well,
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
Well, there's a hope. It's a big ship. Same thing with the Groundbreaker.
Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon?
What does it mean?
We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Oh, crap. We got a lot of work ahead of us. We best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately.
Oh, yes, revival process.
Brightest minds, and
yes!
we're going to fix this.
We must free my people.
One problem at a time.
My people!
We're going to need a leader. And I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Anything for you, Papa Wells. Anything for you. Somebody has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left. Wait, hold on. Instead of that, I'm gonna say you can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path.
So, but are you sure gonna help me out, right? I made Papa Wells happy for me. I am a good adoptive son, am I? A reborn, grown-ass man. Doing a good job to save the galaxy.
And so, we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure it's exciting. So what now? Oh, lifetime employment program ruined. Chaos on Tartarus leaves board in disarray. Anarchist! Anarchist!
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable.
Yeah.
From the moment he landed,
It looks like I'm in a cutscene.
his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end
Yo,
of
wait, what?
authority.
This reminds me of
Would haunt the colony for
this
decades.
is basically like Fallout, the way how it
Left
ends.
behind would
Nice.
require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals.
Yeah,
They
this
were among the brightest minds
that's the whole idea about Fallout in space. You know, this ending crawl looks like
Engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon.
Yep. Saving
The people of
Halcyon.
were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like the Halcyon system is full of dangerous animals and even pirates, so best to work together than to survive.
Carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey towards...
Hopefully this whole thing is not too
many of
long, because I
Terra's
kind of
smaller
heard...
townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved.
Yeah.
Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took sublight salvage in a controversial direction.
Controversial direction? Holy shit, what did Lily Hagen do?
Of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever.
Oh.
Time would tell if her replacement could keep the sublight family together.
I guess.
Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into...
You mean to tell me that...
And those
I mean, this imagery, like, everything looks good! Everything looks green! And colorful. Everything looks good! Good, yeah. I did a really good job, don't I?
Source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions.
A happy ending this is. A happy fucking ending. I am proud of myself to have helped these people.
Of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
Well, I mean...
Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people.
Well, she's in my ship, you know, she's with me, you know.
With a steady
my
income
crew
from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own.
Oh, congratulations! You know, all that funds?
Flew supply missions to communities on the fringe.
Oh.
Some of them were even legal.
So she's doing work by herself? Okay.
Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone.
Hey, Felix!
The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony.
But at least fixing the colony is great, I mean...
But if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands.
Yeah, two
As much
hands.
as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on. to
Oh.
live out the life he had sought so long to create.
Oh, good for Max. He deserved it too. I mean, everyone in my crew, in my ship, you know, they deserve to have a nice life. They all deserved it.
Himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker. And Parvati, enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed.
It's always gotta be the
Stories of her
awkwardness with
adventures
Parvati.
spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention.
Indeed she
Having
is.
served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart.
Indeed, they were never
She
far
also returned
apart.
to Monarch to take another crack at making
Oh,
a
what?
permanent life for herself.
Ha!
She formed
Of course
the Naelon,
Neoka's returning back to her old
an
planet.
subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation.
Yeah, that's what Neoka does. She likes to clear, you know, some animals on the wilderness of Monarch.
And maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales.
Ooh, yes!
Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon?
Yep, and they can fight, and yeah, and they can fight and kick ass too. That's my boy Sam!
And his contact with
I'm so proud of my son.
Purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it.
Oh, yeah.
As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab.
Ah.
He
Oh,
eventually
in his
came
orbital
to
lab?
terms with
Okay.
his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals.
Yeah,
In
these
the end, Dr.
chemicals.
Wells was able to
I hope
save
they're
every
worth it
scientist
indeed
and
to restore,
engineer
to
aboard
make
the Hope.
this colony the way
Over
it's
the next
supposed to be.
decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects.
This Fallout
and social reforms
vibe.
began to
This
change
Fallout
the
vibe
structure
in
and character of the
these,
colony.
in this, it's just...
Dr. Wells laid the groundwork
What?
for the project to save the colony.
Oh yeah, that's what he did.
lived to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later.
Aw, rest in
His
peace,
work was
Papa
carried on by the
Wells!
Scientists and engineers he revived. Today,
But I
Halcyon
hope
has
these
stabilized.
engineers
The
and
people of the colony work
scientists
hard
can be
adapt
able to
the
like
new circumstances.
carry on his legacy and
Nearby
work.
colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future.
Indeed, and this
And what
future
about
will be
you?
something
The
of what it
unplanned
is.
variable in the history of Halcyon. Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy.
Ah, yes!
determination, and brilliance
I'm taking on the
than you
legacy
ever
of my
imagined.
adopted father!
The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you.
That's me, Captain Naelon Hawthorn
No one knows
Wells.
what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
And stories that I influence and make people happy. I'll quiet Halcyon for now, and what? Oh. End credits! Well, that's something. I mean, wow. That was it? I mean, I can't explore around the galaxy? Well, I guess I could explore around the galaxy if I hit continue, or at least I load into a save where, you know, if I ever want to do that modeling outfits thing. Maybe I could do the other ending, but probably not. I mean, because you gotta admit though, this is the ending that I did. The ending where I changed people's lives and making the galaxy, you know, the Halcyon system, a better place for people. So yeah, that was it for the Outer Worlds. I mean, I have bought this game and I played it like since the early, since early November, and now like, you know, throughout November and throughout December, and now July, which is July 5th, I beat this game. Just like that. The grinding, the questing, everything is all done successfully. So yeah, it was a sweet ride. Sweet motherfucking badass ride that I've ever done. I am Captain Naelon Hawthorn Wells, and I say that this is the end of this video, this amazing journey. So I hope you all can rate, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I'll be seeing you all on the next